G'day guys, today I've got my February income report, so you know what, let's get into it. So right here you can see that we were blessed to have 271 orders and revenue wise was 7,400-ish US dollars. I like to put last year's as well, 2021, just so you can see that the views were so tiny last year compared to what we are this year. So it's a journey, this business. It's not a get rich quick scheme. Okay, so last year orders wise we had 15, whereas this year we had 271, but the conversion rate was quite similar. So this year it was 2.7, whereas last year it was 2.6, and the revenue for last year was 370-ish US dollars. Okay, so as you can see, the orders had increased substantially from last year, and it was consistent throughout the month. So at the start of the month it was really good, we had 15, and then middle of the month we had 15, and then right near the end we barely got a sale. We probably must have got 2 that day, I reckon, for the 28th of Feb. So the 1st of Feb was our best day and we got 556 US dollars in revenue. So here's where our traffic came from. So the Etsy app and other pages are the main ones. Still no ads, social media, people are sharing our items more, and then some direct traffic. So when I was doing some researching in January, I noticed that people were selling Mardi Gras shirts, and I don't know a lot about Mardi Gras, New Orleans. I'm not from America, and that doesn't matter. I don't need to know about it. These are their colors. These images here are just from Canva, so they're kind of the color scheme that they use. So that month we got into a new niche. We sold a lot of Mardi Gras shirts. We sold a couple of sweatshirts as well, and then we had our standard ones that just sell all year round. So what niches? Like I said, the main niche was Mardi Gras, occupations, teachers. You know I love the teachers, and they do buy their shirts year round, so you don't need to wait for that back to school to have some, you know, grade shirts. They buy them year round. Family, a couple of Valentine's Day. I niched down and I shared that video where I went searching for SEO and niches that I was going to work in, and I sold some in those particular niches. Easter started selling as well as a couple of St. Patrick's Day too. So overall it was 11 mugs, 145 Bellas, and then 128 sweatshirts. So as you can see, the Bella canvases overtook the sweatshirts there. Notebooks, bags, tanks have got into phone cases, and I'm really happy with phone cases. I bought one too, it's great quality, and so we're getting a bit more into phone cases with my top selling designs. Some badges, and I did some kid shirts as well. So here's the graph. As you can see, these guys are really leveling out. So I'm going to keep my sweatshirts up all year. Some people buy sweatshirts all year round, so I will be keeping that up. And as you can see, it did have some tank top sales. So just one, but people are starting to look at tank tops. Okay, so Etsy sales, as you know, we run a sale every 24 hours. So there was 280 orders with the discount. Average value was 30 US dollars and the revenue was 8,944. Okay, so here's the offsite ads for that period, 1st of February to the 28th of Feb. So we paid 44 Australian dollars, and from that we made 357 revenue, not profit, and that was from 10 orders. Okay, so I put this in here just as a bit interesting because Etsy's got a lot better with explaining what's exactly going on. Etsy's got a lot better explaining fees and stuff. So this is in Australian dollars. So Australian dollars wise was 10,000. The actual sales were 12,000, but then due to the fees, and they're the off-site. So that's awesome for February. Cancellations wise, I had to cancel 10 items, and as I say, that's for a variety of reasons. Some people request custom orders and then don't actually review the proof, and so I eventually cancel it. The other thing is I tend to, if someone cancels within the first hour, I won't have pushed it through, so I'm happy to cancel them. I don't advertise that I will cancel within the first hour, but if they let me know, I'm happy to. Right, so look at that truck. I am laughing at this truck, and let me explain why. So in February, I had read that if you actually decrease your processing time, then it can help. You know, some people buy last minute, they like it to get it quick. They don't like that 5 to 10 days it could take. And I thought, do you know what, this might actually cut out a lot of people saying, will my order arrive by this date? So anyway, I decreased the processing time because Monster Digital consistently will ship out, you know, 2, 3 days, 4 max, you know. Well. One of the trucks that was coming from Mexico got stuck at the border and it was there for a week. And all those orders that were on there, they then tried to reprint somewhere else. So whether they did it at the Florida fulfillment center or they did it in Mexico and tried another truck. So it backed everything up. So Monster Digital's processing time went out to 7 days, and that is 7 business days, not just days. So I had to change so many orders and their dispatching dates so that I wasn't overdue. And you can change that in Etsy, and that's quite easy to do, but I just couldn't believe it. Monster Digital had been so consistent, and then bang, I changed my processing time and I just got burnt. Didn't have too many problems with customers. I did have one customer was really keen for a certain date and she bought 3 shirts, and I thought, do you know what, it's worth trying to get this happening. But then Monster Digital had their issues, so I thought I'll put on express shipping. Then she didn't ship out within 2 days, and I was like, oh dear. So I just cancelled and refunded her. And she was actually happy with that, which was good, because she was sending me daily messages. How's it going? How's the printing going? And normally it would have been 100% fine, but Monster Digital was having massive delays. And I even noticed on Printify, they went back to like 3 to 5 days fulfillment, and I still had items sitting there that were there for 6 business days, 7 business days. And I was saying to them, you're saying your fulfillment is within this time frame, and yet you are not doing it. So look, that was a real learning process, and I've extended out our processing time again. And yep, I'm back to receiving messages from people saying, will it arrive by this date? Income and expenses, Printify was $6,000, Printful was $74, Etsy paid us. So our simple profit without taking out all the other kind of expenses was 3,900 Australian dollars or 2,900 US dollars. We got back the star Cellar, which was pretty funny, but then I expected it to not last too long after all the issues we had that month. But we managed to keep it for March as well. I tried something different too with shipping. So what I noticed when I changed computers, I went to the desktop and then I had a look on my phone, is Etsy was really showing how much I was charging people. So my sweatshirts were like $29 US, then underneath it would say $6.99 shipping. And I was like, that is expensive. Now they can see the whole amount right from the get-go, as in you're not clicking on that listing and then going, yep, I do really love this. Then you put it in your basket and then the shipping says it's going to cost this much. Before they even clicked on that item, they could see how much the shipping was. So I thought, do you know what, I'll just trial it. And so I've still got my sweatshirts as free shipping. However, shirts, I'm keeping it $4 US because I really like to try and get that under $20 US, but then I've got $4 shipping, so the shipping is always covered. So I'm still kind of experimenting with that, and that's what it's like with your shop. Just keep experimenting until you find something that works, and just know that Etsy is evolving, so things can change. So once again, merch by Amazon, I've got no sales, and I got 2 in Redbubble, but I didn't add anything to any of those in the last month. So my February goal, which I've shared, I did 5 new listings a day, which was so much work. Okay, so here you can see where we're shipping to. So once again, Texas and California. I thought this was really interesting and I wanted to share with you. So this was sent to production in what month? And as you can see here, this is for last year, and this is why I talk about back to school a lot. In August, we had more than November. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this grows this year. That's obviously not right for February. But it's just going to keep growing. Thanks heaps for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.